Alright, welcome back to the Note Lord Enjoyer's Guide to soloing Sarevok as a pure bladesinger. You don't have to be pure, but we are here, and we'll get right into the build. So 10 decks, that's baseline 8 with the +2 from the Astarian potion. We've got 20 decks, that's an ASI and the Ethelhair. 23 con, and that's coming from the Amulet now, which is really nice. We've got the 16 int, just baseline, because we don't need it, because we've got Arcane Acuity, and 14 Wisdom, and 10 Charisma, because that's what we had left over. Gear-wise, we've got the Helder's Helmet, and that's for the anti-crit. There's some nice stuff on there as well, so check it out, but generally this is just for the anti-crit. We've got Cloak of Displacement, because we don't need to worry about burn effects on this fight, and we've got the Robe of the Weave, even though I would recommend you use the Robes of Supreme Defense. One less AC, but better saving throws based on your int. You've got the Gloves of Battle Mage power, because they're insanely strong, and once you get them, you never take them off. Arcane Acuity is busted on spellcasters, and if you aren't using it, then you're just gimping yourself. And we've got the Bone Spike boots now. Those are for AC and saving throws, equivalent, same, +1 on both, same as the Cloak of Protection, so it's really nice. We've got the Con Amulet from the House of Hope. Again, that's for obviously so we can have a better, easier time with our stats, and also advantage on saving throws is really nice. Got the Ring of Free Action, because I always, I'm sure if you've watched any more of these guys, you've definitely seen me forget to switch gear out, and I'm telling you about that anyway. But that's always just nice just to leave on as a little backup. And then we've got Killer Sweetheart, just for that extra crit, which we do have prepared for this one. So we've got our Elithic crit, we've got Killer Sweetheart crit. And then weapon-wise, we've got Shadowblade and Rhapsody, because those are just bis. With the 20 decks and the fully stacked Rhapsody, that's the equivalent to a Cloud Giant Strength Potion. That's why we aren't using it here. And then we've got Gontramol, and that's just nice to have as a round 1, round 2 benefit before we switch over to perhaps a Hypnosis or anything like that. But this fight, I'm mainly looking to burst down Sarevok as hard as I can, and I'm glad I made that call, because you're about to see how effective it is. Elixirs wise, I've got Elixir of Viciousness, just for that a little bit of crit reduction, because I'm at this point in the game I'm chopping and changing between Bloodlust and Viciousness and all kinds of stuff, and even I think outside of boss fights I was trying out Colossus as well. But this fight, it's a case of just get Sarevok down as quick as you possibly can. I'm also gonna give you a rundown of his allies, and I'm not going for Unholy Assassin on this. I don't care about the flesh gloves, the creative flesh gloves for the crits, because obviously we've got Battle Mage gloves. I'm not bothered about Bile Armor, because we're doing psychic damage with our Shadowblade, but I will give you a rundown of what they all do. So as Echo, the Echo of Melisande, she's going to cast Warding Bond and Sanctuary on Sarevok, and then if you kill her, it grants Sarevok Absorbed Essence, and that means his each time he attacks, he'll heal 2d12. And so that sounds bad, but I'll get back to that in a second. Echo of Ilisara, she casts Haste and uses Counterspell, and then upon her death, if you kill her, Sarevok then gains Haste and can't be paralyzed or restrained. Echo of Sendai, or however you spell that name, they cast Slow, Command, and Contagion, and then if they die, they give Sarevok Mirror Image, increases in AC, and it increases its AC by 6, and then obviously, unless you're an unholy, I'll include this in case you're an unholy assassin. If you do become an unholy assassin, you will then include Echo of Abazagal, and then he gets his Absorbed Essence, which causes Sarevok to deal maximum damage on all of his attacks. So very, very punishing for killing people. And close the door before you fight him, so the big scary night dudes don't join in, because they're big and scary. But I would highly, highly, highly recommend with this fight. I'm not going to do it this way because I trust in the damage, but as a general rule, it's not too much of a bad idea if you don't have the burst. But if you're rocking this build, then you should have the burst, and you can do exactly what I'm about to do now. You should kill the Echo of Melisande, because you don't want Warding Bond or Sanctuary on Sarevok. You just don't want it. You'd rather have him healing on his attacks, and you'd rather him do damage to you. You'd rather do a load of damage to him and then Misty Step away and kite and go in and then kite and go in. You want to go in and out against him, or, and this is just a maybe, you can do this. We're going to go up to 25. Right. Good shit. Right. Let's get this going. Pop that as well. Get our resistances. And then we're going to fly. Let's hopefully just don't pull me into dialogue. That would be really annoying. And then I've got to play this. I just need to check something real quick. I need to make sure that that's not being funny.
Interloper.
That was just a free crit. That was huge. That was so helpful. I don't want to offhand this. Whoa, what? Oh, it fucking... Oh my god. It said main hand, but it wasn't. I got confused. It's fine. We're going to do this anyway. And then... Do you know what? It's been a bit messy, that. I got confused. It's not going to be as satisfying as I wanted it to be. Oh, stunning with a bonus action? Go on. Oh my god, goodbye Sarevok. Holy shit. That's... Do you know what? That wasn't clean how I wanted it. And I'm annoyed about that, but that's funny. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. What a way to blow him away. What a way to blow him away. That's so funny. I don't even think they're surprised, but do you know what? It doesn't matter. Come on, why not? Let's bully him. Let's bully him. Oh, I'm hoping. Is he sneaking? He's not sneaking. I'm hoping us hitting from range here will, you're the easiest. Nice little hit from us. I was hoping that it would pull the boys in, but okay, it's not gonna. They're just chilling, eh? They're just chilling. They're just chilling. They're not directly part of it, but they're involved. Why not get this thing in and all? Holy moly. That was funny, man. The damage there. The damage there was just so nice. Hey, where's the resistance? That's so funny. They move as like resistant prior to this, didn't even check because it doesn't fucking matter anymore. It just doesn't matter anymore because they're dead. They're 100% dead. Foul kill. What level's that? 5? Yeah, focus on and we'll stop you. We'll go for you because you're the lowest. Yeah, it's alright. They're all one tapped anyway. That's the slow being saved. Just double check that. Right, yeah. So they must have had psychic resistance because they're not vulnerable. That was so funny. Kaboom. We love it. We love to see it. Oh, solid hit us. Solid hit from us. Nope. I have full faith that we would have saved it anyway, but you know, what's our spell save DC? 28. 28 and 26. Arcane Acuity just fucking laughs in the face of everything. There you go. Well, do you know what? Easy peasy. Absolutely destroyed him. Oh, that is wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. That's great. And that's Sarevok. Yeah, it's pretty nuts what we're doing right now. Feeling very, very confident at this stage. So yeah, if you enjoyed that guide, check out the other ones on the YouTube channel. Check out the Twitch live stream. Check out the YouTube live stream. Check out the Gloomstalker run that's coming as well. I'm going to be working on that next, hopefully to get it out alongside these two videos. If it's not there, it's not there. If it is, it is. Anyway, see you guys later.